Okay, that's fine. Ryker, it's Grandma Michelle. I am visiting my friends Denise.
Hi.
And Stephen Haverstick.
Hey, Ryker, how are you doing?
And he is a geologist. He went to college for geology. And he has like drawers full of different really amazing rocks. And also he has a display. Look at this fossil. This fossil is just super cool. And he's got everything labeled. And he's got more to still identify. He's got all kinds of stuff. Looks like he has some volcanic rock still that needs to be identified. So, pretty neat stuff. So we wanted to share. And let me spin this without making you dizzy. Hang on. Okay, let me turn this way. I hope this doesn't goof you up somehow. Okay, I will turn it over to Mr. Haverstick.
All right. Well, I got a few things that you will probably be interested in here. Now, this is a piece of petrified wood. I'm guessing it's probably from around the Mississippian period, which is about around 325 million years ago. But this used to be a piece of wood, and it's been replaced by silicon now. And as you can see, this is where the bark, this is what used to be the bark. And then you can see some of the rock that it came out of is still attached to it. Now this piece I got from another geologist collection. Apparently he had died and his wife moved, and they were wanting to give the collection to somebody who would appreciate it, and I appreciated it a whole lot. Yeah. Okay. This one, I don't know how well you can see that, but this is a piece of the Fern Glen Formation. It's a pinkish, this one doesn't show it as well, but it's a pinkish fossiliferous limestone. This has right here on top, and I don't know how well you can see it,
Yep.
but is a brachiopod shell. And this is also from the Mississippian period, so it's about somewhere between 325 and 359 million years old. Being from Missouri, we get a lot of this. Let me turn it this way so you can probably see it. This is pretty much one of the native rocks that you'll find around here. This is the biggest source for lead in the United States, or has been. And this is a lead ore. It's called galena. And this is actually from this area. So you have a piece of Missouri rock here. Well, actually two, because the Fern Glen Formation is from that also.
Fascinating.
Yeah, this one, I wanted to show you this one because this one's really cool, and I'll probably see if I can give you a piece of this too. This is called a mica schist. And be careful how you do pronounce the second word. It's S-C-H-I-S-T, it's a German word. It's been metamorphosed because it was right next to probably a magma chamber under the earth, and it changed this to the mica schist.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you can really see. I really like you can see all of the mica shows up here. It was muscovite mica, which is known as white mica.
Wow.
Let's see. Oh. This will be something that you'd be interested in seeing. This one's mine, so unfortunately you're not getting this one. And I only have one. This is a piece of fossilized coral. The little coral animals, when they were alive, lived inside these little holes here.
And that's all solid rock now. It's all turned to rock.
It's all turned to rock now. It was originally, well, it's still calcium carbonate, because that's the way they make their shells and stuff. Out of calcium carbonate, but yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm not sure what the genus and species of that is, but I know it's a fossilized coral.
Very nice.
Oh, we're also sending you a couple of arrowheads made out of the native flint. In case I meant they're not real great ones, but hey, they're better than not having one, and so we'll send you a couple of these. But those were made I would imagine here in Missouri by the native Indians at the time. Thank you, Dee Dee.
You're welcome.
If you can find something like this, this is actually a fossiliferous limestone. And they call it fossiliferous because if you'll see all through here, it's just loaded with fossils that have been all cemented together by the limestone. You got, right here, you got a crinoid stem. These are brachiopods. And what's interesting about these things here is there are teeny tiny little holes all over in it, and that's where the little brachiopods actually live. You almost have to have a magnifying glass to see it. But as you can see, where it's weathered out, you can see them really well, but on a fresh face, it doesn't look like it's anything. So when you're rock hunting, be sure and turn them over, because you never know what you're going to find.
Very cool.
I think you've educated them enough.
Okay.
So, yeah, these are just some of the things that Mr. Haverstick has
Yeah.
that he's collected and been given over the years. So he wanted to share with you because I told him that that you're very interested in geology and in rock formations and all that. So he said, I have some things I can give to Ryker, so these will be yours. So you can say thank you and say bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Ryker.
Put the arrowheads in.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Those were the